Brividi, brividi. What is up, everybody? Sorry, that like I did not plan that at all. Anyways, yeah, hi everybody. It's stream number 11 in national final season, the Friday before the biggest Super Saturday yet. Holy bananas. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Malta, we sure do. Mhm. Mhm. If you need to introduce Eurovision to somebody, this is a great way to do it. This article in this video and the series as well. Mhm. Hola, Sandra. Thank you for talking to us. Awesome. Yes. So we have finally an artist from Austria. They have decided on the artist LUMIX featuring Pia Maria. So LUMIX is kind of an experienced producer DJ in Austria already. He produces music that I personally don't listen to of kind of just like my own free listening. It's very kind of like housey, European-y, like very instrumental heavy. Not particularly my taste, but I feel like with a new vocalist like Pia Maria who I've struggled to find kind of information or any stuff with like her singing on it, but I feel like this could be something relatively pretty interesting because honestly haven't seen Austria send some kind of like DJ or anything within that realm since Mit Popo in 2012. So I wonder if they're going to be harkening back to that age. I don't know. It's unusual. It's hard to like analyze what's going to happen with this just by the names. What do you think? Yeah, I saw that one. Hmm. That's not good, definitely. Awesome. Uh, Okay, yeah. I'll start with the good news, which isn't something I typically do. So the on the good end of it, like Michael's a very great performer. Like he can perform like on stage very well, choreography and everything. The song kind of reminds me of something like in the leans of like a Todrick Hall kind of sound. But I'm gonna be completely honest. They need to do a Set Me Free level revamp with this song. It's not ready for Eurovision. It's too X Factory. It feels too like poorly produced. The melody doesn't like draw me in. They can also pull an emergency Festivali Kungas card and scrap the song for a new one if they have the time. I feel like that would generally just also be a better thing. The song, I feel like it was just written in 20 minutes. It's not, I kind of feel like it isn't paying Micheal Ben David the respect that it would be if it were a better song because he's just that much better of a performer than the song allows him to be. What do you think? Mm. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. It's a song for strut. Like, you're meant to strut to it, not much else. Mhm. Me either. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. No flavor. No flavor. Mhm. Really quickly, that show was a huge mess. They crawled to the finish line. Brooke, good for you, girl. So I'm moving. I'm transitioning right into like Brooke's song and Brooke. So she took the 2 euro she was given by the delegation and made it work. It was slumber party fabulous. Brooke had a killer personality, and she could perform her song so well, despite the delegation not giving any of the acts a visually pleasing performance. Like, they didn't invest anything in these performances, you guys. It's kind of tragic how you could see how little this delegation invests in like producing a good enough stage show for Eurovision that's meant to be authentic to the artist. Brooke herself, though, has a lot going for her. I want to highlight her sentiment about Ireland's performance and attitude at ESC and how she said, like, this isn't like a political thing. It's just the delegation doesn't try hard enough. And exactly, that is the issue. Mhm. The best by far. We love you, Brooke. Mhm. It's so cute, it's so fresh, yeah. Mhm. Uh-huh. Exactly, and the artist agrees. So, Brooke, if this makes it to you, if this stream makes it to you at any point, know that I wanna interview you, so just send me a DM on any of my platforms. Mhm. The third eye country. Oh, yeah. It's an eye country if you try hard enough. Mhm. S somehow Ireland wasn't the somehow Ireland wasn't the worst show in that sequence. No, 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 like, the only performance that I remember we got was Daite Musica, the singers of Green Forces, but only 3 of them singing their junior Eurovision song. That was it. Still love y'all. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing and do well in school. Yeah. Mhm. Yes. Alright, so, it's hard to analyze it without having seeing it performed live, but the song itself, I'm kinda getting a sad hit off of it in terms of, like, pre-revamp, I don't really feel anything off of it. I feel like all of the song is trying to, like, be the, impact moment, but this also kinda sounds like a song where it's like a revamp could super drastically change that and then add that, like, missing piece, so I'm kind of, like, tentative on my opinion right now. It's kind of, like, flatlined at the moment, but usually North Macedonia knows how to, like, dress something up nicely before they bring it to the stage, so I have faith in them. And Andrea too, 'cause she's a good vocalist. Mhm. Really? Mm, okay. Mhm. I see what you mean there, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's my main issue. Mhm. Yeah. No, I would probably agree with that too if only we had seen it. It's like you picked an R&B-ish type song, but that doesn't mean you use Excel to express your feelings. They fully used, like, a spreadsheet that they were filling in, like, as the show went on, but that's okay, we could we could definitely divulge into that a little bit, like, later. Oh, they saved all the money they could, and alright. Yeah. Woo! Okay. So, as soon as I saw Mahmood's name on the list of rumored artists for Sanremo, I was like, oh, bananas, he's gonna win, isn't he? And what do you know? Okay, so there is a lot that I have to say about this song. You guys are probably gonna see the part two article to my Brividi article sometime either like later today or by tomorrow. But essentially, I'm very happy that this song won. It is not my favorite Mahmood nor Blanco song, and I'm most critical of it because of how closely I listen to their music. I'll be honest, the song that I wanted to win for the sake of being able to host was Ciao Ciao by La Representante di Lista, because that would have been just like the perfect moment of just like, hey, welcome to Italy. Like this is just like a fun like dance song talking about the end of the world. Like that would have been just kind of like picture perfect for me. But we got Brividi, which is an excellent artistic piece on behalf of both of these artists. They perform it so raw, so well. There's not a ton of staging involved, which I like really loved about it. It was a very simple performance, like in that sense, kind of feeling like it's in the same vein as Amar Pela Stoic and how that was able to have like a big enough appeal just by being super simple with the staging. Um, yeah, there's a lot that I have to say about the Sanremo, but mostly I'm really happy that they won, and the results I more or less really do agree with. It was a great show, and yeah, I'm happy that we found all this music from Saturday and that week prior. What do you think? So good. So good. Mhm. Yeah. There wasn't a fleeting chance, yeah. No mercy, yeah. It's a sigh. That's a great way to describe it. It's like a sigh. Yeah. It's like I just wanna be, like, gay and longing on a bike. Mhm. Not a Italian masterpiece. It's an Italian masterpiece. Like, he deserved it. He deserved it. I mean, are you kidding me? And he's so fashionable. Imagine representing Eurovision 52 years ago, and then you come back and you're just like, "I'm still that guy." And he did. So good. So good. Mhm. Chapter came 7th, yeah. Mhm. Amazing job once again. Mhm. Adrenaline land. Ah, all right. Six. I like, logistically, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna work. Goodness gracious. Mhm. Woo! Yep. Je vais le pas. Yeah. So, I loved July's performance. Adam, boyfriend, didn't like it at all. I thought it was like hollering good time. The Gwen Stefani's ex Tina thought about this song, kind of like what you made in your notes. is is so on the mark, and if Slovenia chooses her, this could be the thing they like need. Frankly, this could be like a Hvalene 2.0 because let's face it, I mean like Zalagas we're going into 2 years of Anna. That was just too much like sloth going on. They need something just like fun and like out there and in your face. Do you want to talk about that performance? Mhm. 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 Yeah, we need to use it. Um, it's sad to say, but for the others, I think I'm just generally a little more critical. Luma's, I did pay attention a little bit more closely. Like this was the definitely better performance of the two that I've like seen of them. Let's see. I just have like some brief stuff about everybody else. David's performance felt loud. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It just kind of felt like really in my face. Manusha's song kind of reminded me of like you remember like if you ever saw Princess and the Frog, that like super high anxiety part where they're like chasing through the cemetery. It's like you're in the bayou, but you're in danger in the bayou. Like that's the feeling I got from Manusha's song. Um, yeah, I got like an encroaching feeling, but that's pretty much all I have to say about those guys. Other than Stella's song kind of reminded me of Lili Pesma from Junior Eurovision 2013. No, 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 14 or 15, I believe. Mm, yeah, could be well done. Yeah. Oh, nope. Looking forward to the second semi, which is next. Yeah. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, want me to start? Okay. No, no, you're good. So, Mia's song is giving that nice, sick Eastern European lounge dance pop kind of sound with a wicked instrumental. Kind of reminds me of like a post Marouf kind of song, and like her impact, how like that she left on the music industry, which was like quite prevalent as we can see like by the influence of like some of these songs. It might not be exclusively her, but like that's definitely a sound that stands out to me. Call it simplistic derivative, or it's like two post Marouf, whatever. I really, really love it. I like this kind of genre of Eastern European pop, and I hope that this is given a chance. I hope the performance goes well. Clara's song sounds like it could be interesting. In the same vein as Vedran's does, it's like these are both like ethno type, like event by event kind of ballads that have like different layers to them. For both of the performance, I hope the staging is like kind of like foresty, kind of like how Vidbir does every so often. Ethno adventure was the word I used in my notes here. But yeah, once again, Annabelle's song is it kind of reminds me of like a Natasha Bedingfield like B-side song. Like there's just something so like authentic and like wholesome about it that I just like want to like cling on to, and it's like listen to if I want to feel chill kind of a deal. But yeah, those are the ones I look forward to. Hmm. Uh-huh. Woo! Right? Worth the fifth. Uh, yeah, I agree. Sophie definitely deserved it. Despite Fly being my favorite song in MGP in general, Sophie completely blew me away. The last duel, it could have been either of them. Sophie did win, and I'm glad that Maria is in the second chance round to go into potentially the final for the 19th because that song is it's still my favorite. Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Anticipate it properly, yeah. But it's also like the opera thing with the big skirt thing, you know, like, come on. Derivative technically, but like yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I agree, it doesn't work with me either. Mhm. Wrong. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, same. Doesn't do a thing. I'm surprised she didn't yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do, like, better in her duels because I was so drawn in, like, that was so strong for me, and I thought she was almost gonna take the ticket, honestly. Yeah. Mhm. It doesn't have to feel sloppy. Yeah. Mhm. Yes. So do I. Mhm. Mhm. Honestly, that is the exact same order that, I would like them to go in, so no, you said what I had to say. Woo! Oh my god, you guys. You guys. Okay, so if I may, you guys, if you're if you've watched literally more than 1 year of Melfest, you'll know that this is unique. You'll know that Cornelia's song could be, like, part of the formula to fix, like, the rut that Sweden is in right now. The rut that specifically I feel like was spurred on by music that is like Robin Bengtsson's, funnily enough. Because Robin Bengtsson's music and, like, Melfest music in general tends to, like, feels like it comes off a conveyor belt. It can tend to feel repetitive. Cornelia's is song is very it's so unique. It is so artistically genuine. She performs it so well. The staging, though simple, like I absolutely fell in love with it. There's just something so strong about this song that already told me Eurovision winner quality. So I really, really hope that it isn't just hype that carries her to potentially like hoisting the flag of Sweden in Turin because holy bananas, you guys, like this is it was like overwhelmingly good. What do you think? Mhm, mhm. Mhm. Everybody, yeah. That's different, right? Like that it just feels different, yo. Like, come on, y'all don't understand. Like this is their chance. Yep, sure has. Yes, Consolation Prize was his best song by far. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, period. Honestly. Mhm. I would not be able to distinguish any of the songs you sent to Melfest that weren't Constellation Prize from each other. I couldn't even distinguish the year for you. Like, I'm sorry. Because we had to hear that. Several times. Ooh, okay. It's very Swedish, like, I'm, like, debuting in Melfest, and I'm young, and I'm a teenager. Like, it's very much that sound. It came from the same machine is what it definitely feels like, even if that's not the case. So, maybe, like, at some point, he can come back with something that feels just a little bit more authentic. I'm not super happy with this song, honestly. Hullabaloo, I would say, like, I had a little bit more of a time with. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, so, seeing Tone here is a good surprise, and like, you guys, did you know that this is gonna be our first, transgender participant? I didn't know that it took us this long to have a transgender participant in Melfest. Super interesting. I'm so glad that we finally have one. Good luck. I don't know what, Tone's sound is like, but I'm interested to find out during the live. Nielo and Lisa Ajax, interesting combo. I've never heard Lisa sing in Swedish, and I've more or less been following her since 2014 when she was in, Swedish Idol. And even then, like it was mostly all English songs. I don't remember her singing in any Swedish. Could be interesting, like with Niello. Like what is that gonna sound like? I am kind of curious though, and this kind of transitions into what I'm gonna say for John coming with his song Englevakt. So with both of these artists, they had hits in Melfest in previous years that were in English, but coming to this Melfest, it's gonna be in Swedish. Like Melfest tradition kind of says like if they're not going to perform that well because they're performing in Swedish. I really hope that's not the case for these songs though. I'm really excited for the fact that they're going to be singing in Swedish. I really love that language. Um yeah, like those were kind of like the main notes I needed to say about that. Oliver Estrella is coming back with a song that seems very on brand for him as well. So It's very Dora and the Lost Chronicle of Gold or, like, whatever that movie was. I love that movie. She's a queen, she's an icon. She is an investigator. Ballad, please. It's gonna be fuchsia and lime green staging, you know it is. Mhm. Right? What the heck? Mhm. Yeah. That's how I first saw her, yeah. Mhm. 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 Mm. Mhm. Awesome. I haven't heard any of the snippets yet, so I look forward to those. Mhm. Yay! Perfect. Y'all, why? Why does it have to be this chaotic, honestly? Oh, man. We'll find out. We will literally find out. Just how. Mhm. Yeah. We'll see. Mhm. Woo! Yep. Mhm. Me either. Mm. The show? Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, so, I don't have a top three. I have a top two. I'm sorry, but I say that with the fact that I love this contest. I love this contest because of the type of show that it is and because of the kind of like visual it produces. I don't like a lot of these songs, I'll be honest. And like even the ones that have hype, I'm just kind of like, I'm a little lukewarm about, but I do have a top two. So my top two is Kaleidoscope by Jessica and Out of Sight by Emma Muscat. The first one, Kaleidoscope, I feel like is just so chaotic and all over the place that I'm just gonna end up falling in love with it because I just do that with chaotic songs. With Out of Sight, it feels, I think, just the most polished in terms of melody. So I look forward to that one the most. But then again, MESC, I don't really have expectations for it because like something absolutely out there, out of the water could stand out to me. So well, whatever, really. How about you? Mhm. It's a Maltese thing. It's like part of the citizenship test. Yeah. Out. Oh. Mhm. Yeah, beautiful. Mm, I noticed that, yeah. Mhm. Oh, Tom. Mhm. Carry me then again. The promise of that's good, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so Minimal Wind and Elizabeth Tiffany. I'm glad to see it qualify, but I'm also sad because it's just like there were three music videos that we saw because the singers were sick. Fire, What to Make of This, and Little Girl. Little Girl was the only one not to qualify, and still that one's like the best by far to me. I hate to say it, but I mean, like, I'm glad that they qualified, and I hope they get the chance to perform live because the song does have promise. It does have promise for like quite a captivating visual. Kind of talking about just like the heat or excuse me, semifinal in general though, Mayan got halazed. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, you don't. Basically, we all saw it happen. The staging wasn't imaginative enough, and the performance style didn't suit the overall essence of the song, which was meant to be like more ethereal, stripped back, wanderlusty. Didn't get that. Got I don't even know. It didn't even invite imagination, in my opinion. The other qualifiers aren't really surprising to me. Like I kind of figured that they were going to be able to qualify. Um, yeah, like I feel like it was just kind of like a solid qualifying round, other than the fact that like the song that I thought was the strongest wasn't performed absolutely up to standard, in my opinion. What do you think? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, so my third place is Alina Nechayeva's Remedy. I hope she doesn't plummet this time because that was alarming, and I just hope she's okay. Um, Second place, Stefan Hope. You know Estonia. You know they pick like the man with guitar, like if they need it, and I feel like they're on that route right now. And I honestly think he's like has a pretty good chance of winning this. So I'm already looking forward to what that potentially could look like at Eurovision, just because of Estonia's trends. But my first place is Anna Celine's Champion because I am a Schlager mama 100% all the way, and this song it just satisfies. It satisfies what it needs to. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. Very. Mhm, mhm. Yeah. Sure, okay, yeah. It could work out. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so my top 3, Rootaloo, Call Me From the Cold. I thought it was so good, it grew on me, ridiculous. Lolita Zero, Not Your Mother. This one didn't need to grow on me ever. Like, as soon as I heard it, like, I just knew that this was, like, excellent, and I still do. First place, Monica Lu, Sentimentos. And basically, I say that with absolute confidence. This is my favorite song in Lithuania, period. Mhm. Yeah, do it. Exactly. Mhm. So good. So fresh and sweet. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, it's weird. Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, my third place, Aminata, I'm Letting You Go. Awesome. We get that covered. Better. Mhm. I can kinda see why. I can kinda see why, though. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I get that. My second place, surprisingly, is a mix Galvanovskis with I'm Just a Sinner. It kinda gives me, like, Panera realness. Sometimes I can go for that indie sound, and I think it's just done pretty well here. Mhm. Yeah. So nicely done. Mhm. My winner, weirdly enough, is, Bermuda Div with Bad. Very, like, in sync feeling, I said, like, in a past stream. I don't even know why the song is appealing to me as much as it does, but, like, I mean, yeah, I guess that's my winner. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Honestly, like, it was also the choreography that was kinda serving that too. Yeah, this is the kinda song that, like, I appreciate Supernova for. Mhm. Action. Woo! So good, you guys. Listen to the songs. Not even in the next 10 years. Yeah, it's diversity, it's quality, it's everything. So my top 3 so far is, 3rd place, Roxolana with Girls. Fun, dancey, poppy, Eastern European, loungy, heck yeah. Mhm. Mhm. The spoken word is so interesting, like, I've never seen anything like that in, like, a Vidbir song, and, so good, you guys, like, ooh, chills. Giggity, yeah. Mhm. Yep, exactly. Funnily enough, it is Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors for similar reason. The melody is so catchy, the production is good, the spoken word is expertly done, like, for English at that, and yeah, like, I really don't have any complaints about the song, I super look forward to it. And, moving on to my winner is Stefania by Kalush Orchestra. I don't know, like, this this is it for me, you guys. But yeah, Kalush Orchestra, Stefania, it's just so good, I love rap once again, so that fuels it. The least, you guys. The least. Mhm. So good. It's beautiful. Mhm. a Monotic kind of feeling, if you listen to Monotic, yeah. Mhm. Darling. Oof. So good, you guys. It sounds so I mean, like, it sounds, like, vaguely Jamala-esque, like, her post-Eurovision sound and how that kind of just, like that instrumentation style, like, the vocals like, the warmth of it, it's just such a warm song. It's my 4th place currently. It's so good. Mhm. I wanna drink white wine on the French Riviera kinda sound. Mhm. Tomorrow's crazy, you guys. We're gonna be getting you with updates on that. Mhm. Thank you, guys. Alright, see you next time. Bye.